In every memory is fun, a symphony of days under the sun. Memories painted in the canvas of silence. Moments frozen, free from defiance. Unspoken words convey the bond that time could never stray. Faces familiar, etched in our soul. In this reunion's embrace, we are whole.
Beautiful words indeed. A very good morning to all the dignitaries, guests, faculty, staff and students present here. It certainly is a great honor and pleasure to welcome you all today to our Institute's Global Alumni Meet.
The information technology and allied areas. As an apex nucleating institute and globally recognized leader in an area of information technology, IIIT Hyderabad focuses on strengthening the indigenous capabilities of our country, necessary for harnessing multidimensional facets of IT at all levels.
Today, we are honored to have with us the distinguished alumni of IIIT Hyderabad who were once students wandering through these very halls and corridors, much like all of us. As the institute has progressed, they have also flourished in their careers. Having reached the pinnacle of success in diverse industries, research and entertainment, they consistently bring pride to the IIIT Hyderabad community. They have set exceptionally high standards that continue to impress the world and serve as an inspiration for the upcoming generation of students at the institute.
Today holds immense significance for all of us, as it offers a valuable opportunity for everyone to reunite after a considerable time of study. Beyond being a moment filled with joy and fond reminiscence, it also serves as a junction of introspection regarding our learning and accomplishments. Welcoming our alumni back to their roots evokes a flood of cherished memories.
This occasion also facilitates a chance for those from preceding years to reconnect with the faculty and staff members who have played a pivotal role in their education. Moreover, it enables the alumni to observe the transformations that the institute has undergone in the recent years. The primary objective of an alumni meet is therefore to gather our former students and provide them with a glimpse of past memories and sentimental experiences. This is a place where all of you belong, where emotions are invested and where the heart finds its home.
We also want to express our gratitude to each and every one of you for sparing time for your hectic schedules to be a part of this event. We assure you by the end of this inclusion, you will depart with memories that will undoubtedly hold immense memories in your heart.
We invite Chief Guest Professor Mukul Sutawale sir, Dean Alumni Affairs Professor Anupam Agarwal, our guests of honor Mr. Vishwanath Pratap Singh sir, Mr. Vineet Sagar sir and Mr. Praj Srivastav sir to grace the stage and have a seat on the dais.
Of the land, symbolizing knowledge and wisdom. In a gesture of reverence and devotion, I extend my invitation to all the esteemed dignitaries gracing the stage to join us in lightening the land and offer floral tributes to Goddess Saraswati. present a welcome bouquet to Art Director Professor Mukul Sutami, sir.
Yes, please. Sir, please. Thank you. Yes, please.
Mr. Vinit Sagar, sir.
Thank you. Yes, please.
We deeply appreciate their consistent support throughout this journey.
With a distinguished career marked by numerous accolades and notable contributions, Mr. Anupam Agarwal stands as a luminary in the field of technology and academia. Is a founder member who pioneered the establishment of the ACM professional chapter at IIIT Allahabad in February 2010. He showcased an unwavering commitment to fostering professional growth and advancement. This dedication manifested further, solidifying his reputation as a visionary in the realm of academic conferences and networking.
The recognition continued to pour in with the elevation to senior member of IEEE in 2008 and the prestigious title of the Fellow of IETE New Delhi in 2006, a testament to exceptional research powers. Awards such as the Certificate of Merit by the Institution of Engineers for the Best Research Paper in 2007.
On that note, I have the honor of inviting Professor Anupam Agarwal, Dean of Alumni Affairs, to deliver his welcome address.
Thank you. A very good morning to all of you. Honorable Director, sir, all invited alumni members, our respected faculty members, my other colleagues, all our guests. It is really a great pleasure for me to welcome all of you on this occasion of alumni get-together, which is a part of Global Alumni 2023. So, I would like to tell this. We started our journey of this Dean Alumni Affairs from 2020 when this cell was established, and I observed that we were not well connected with our alumni, which is very important for any institute. So we actually organized first meet in Bangalore in 2020, and it was very well received by all the alumni in Bangalore and nearby places. That was the start of our first actually formal this kind of thing alumni meet, and then suddenly after that this Corona pandemic actually happened. So we had to think how we can connect with our alumni. So we planned a virtual meet actually in 21. So this was a new experience, and we observed that it was not happening in India by other institutes, but we took an initiative to start first time in India to have such a virtual meet, and it was organized on Foundation Day and one day after that, 12th of August and 14th of August. And our alumni all over the world, they participated in that, and it was really a big success. And they could recollect their memories with a thermometer. They participated in cultural events and alumni stories, breakout sessions, and so on. So it was really a new kind of beginning when we started connecting with our alumni. And then we have regular actually webinars, alumni webinars here, so that our current students get benefit from their experience and what they are doing for pioneer research. And this program is going on. Other than that, we have mentorship programs where our accomplished alumni in a particular domain like higher education, in entrepreneurship, in civil services, and corporate life, how they can actually do the best, how they can make a career in that, they are guiding them. So it is really very, very important for all our current students. They should be connected with their alumni. They are like their big brothers and sisters to help them. And so this is the whole idea, and our alumni also, they should be connected back to their alma mater. So in that regard, this is the third global alumni meet. The physical meet was organized last year in 2022, and it was also very good, big success. And this year we are organizing this mixed mode. So today is the first physical get together, and here we have our alumni within Prayagraj in nearby cities. And tomorrow we are going to have a virtual alumni where our alumni all over the world will connect, and I invite all of you to join that. It will start from, first session will be from 11 to 1 tomorrow, and second session will be from 7 o'clock to 10 o'clock. We have kept 2 sessions because our alumni is distributed all over the world, and because of time differences and other things, they may not be able to join, let us say, suppose morning session, they can join the second session in the evening. And but the activities and other interaction programs are all together different. So I appeal all the students IIITA to actively participate in both the sessions, and you have wonderful opportunity to reconnect with your senior alumni starting from the first batch. I remember when I was teaching the first batch, because that time we started our journey in year 2099, and I am the first regular faculty here from date of joining point of view. I joined in the year 2000. I remember how your senior alumni, first batch struggled, because that time there was nobody to know this name, IIIT. People were knowing only IIT. And they put their best efforts to make it IIIT a brand. And we started our journey from Nehru Science Center in Lahore University. We had few rooms only. We were not having such vast infrastructure that time. Even then, they proved themselves with their hard work and dedication. And they earned a lot of awards like US patent, one of them, and many others. And most of them are at top positions in corporate world and other places. Many of our alumni are in top universities like Stanford and other, their faculty members. So interaction with these accomplished alumni will encourage you to do and achieve the best success in your life. So this is my appeal to all of you to basically connect with them. Today you will have interaction with almost accomplished alumni in nearby areas, and 3 alumni who have come from Bangalore and other places. So you will have good interaction with them during tea time, and you will listen to their success stories. So it is our pleasure to invite all of you in this session, and I appeal all of you to join tomorrow also, virtual meet, and this will be a great experience for all of you. So with this, I thank our Honorable Director Sir for encouraging us for this kind of activity. His support was really very encouraging, and he motivated us to organize this thing. So with his blessings and guidance, we are able to organize this. So I express my sincere gratitude to him for encouraging us to conduct this global meet on these 2 days, 2nd September and 3rd September. And I also express my sincere gratitude to my colleagues and all the faculty and staff members to extend their support for organizing it. So I hope your today's this session will be very, very fruitful to all of you and helpful to build your career, future careers. So with that wish, I wish you all the best and welcome all. Thank you.
For your kind words.
With immense honor and enthusiasm, we extend a heartfelt welcome to our Institute esteemed Director Professor Mukul Satawani sir.
With over 30 years of experience in academics, research and industry, Honorable Director Professor Mukul Satawani sir was previously the officiating Vice Chancellor at College of Engineering, Pune, and had handled various responsibilities such as Deputy Director,
Today is the day of alumni. Good morning. Pratap Singh, Kunal and Vinith. All of them represent the galaxy of alumni. They will be felicitated today against a token felicitation from their alma mater, and you are simply represented, you guys. Professor Anupam, who leads this Office of Alumni Affairs at IIIT Allahabad, and then it's really has a great team who could really make it possible that this could be so beautifully organized. My faculty colleagues and staff sitting in the auditorium, the students who are presently studying at IIIT Allahabad, all successors of yours, and watching you, diligently and vigilantly watching all of you. But above all, this two-digit number of alumni who could make it a point that they should be present here and honor the call of the institute, and in this get-together of alumni, which is happening after, in physical mode, it's happening after 2 or 3 years, I assume. And they're really great to have you here on the campus. So it's your day, totally it's your day. You are the celebrity today, you are the luminary, you are the dignitary, you are the distinguished, you are the illustrious, it's all your day. And just you will certainly be cherishing all the memories down the lane, all the moments, sweet and sour probably. You never have bad moments here? Did you have any bad moments here? No. All good, better, best moments which you spent here. And just recall the campus is still so beautiful. That same Penrose architecture, the same CC1, CC2, CC3, the same GH1, 2, 3, 4, 5, the same GH1, GH2, the same ground, the same swimming pool, the same library, the same probably not the road. You were mentioning that roads have been widened now in the vicinity of the airport. Just cherish. It's the same campus which you left 5 years ago, 10 years ago, 15 years ago, 20 years ago. Institute is 24 years old, enter 25th year. It's the same campus. Just breathe the same air and the same vibes actually. Campus has vibes, right? It is not something which is dead campus. It's live campus because all these generations, youth keeps this campus live and just feel it. Feel the breath of this campus. Monsoon to Nara is sun is biting. We are going to conquer it today, by the way. Okay. Aditya ka sab chal raha hai. And then after I joined here in April, last 4 months I rarely had huge showers of monsoon. तो really monsoon upset ऐसा मुझे लग रहा है. And sun अभी देखिए 3-4 दिनों से बहुत सारा गर्मी पड़ रहा है. And then Professor Anu has a packed program for all of you, all alumni here, up to 2 o'clock, up to lunch I think. After that you can really take a round of this campus and cherish all your good memories on the campus. By the way, when Professor Anupam was about to organize this function, event of the day, he brought to me a list of alumni, which we had to felicitate. And he gave me a very, probably a surprising task. I had to shortlist. He brought me a very long list, I had to shortlist. And then we said that we should at least have a consensus, and let us have representative of alumni, one who's really leading the corporate. And then who other than Pratap Singh, who leads as a computer scientist in Adobe. He was in Noida, now in Bangalore. Then he began. And we also had a representative who now is with us, Kunal Srivastav, and he's an IES topper. Right? And then he is in Department of Telecom. His better half is here. She's also in Department of Telecom. So all alumni should remember, they should be here with spouse and families actually. It's a family get together. Okay. So I'm very happy that Kunal could bring his better half here, and he therefore represents something who could really make a career in public sector. Is it not? Cracking IAS, IPS, IS, that's something difficult. So we have many of them, but he represents that kind of category of alumni which we have. Then none other than Vinith Sagar, who today has his own company, is an entrepreneur. So actually the fintech company he owns. Very young probably. Because the institute itself is 24 years old, entered 25th. So institute is young, no? 25th year is a youth institute, full of all young things over here. So alumni also are quite young. Pratap Singh is senior most among them, I assume. So just don't look at his head. It's not like that. Certainly not like that. So he lost it because he's working 24/7, 365. Therefore probably. But by the way, it was a really difficult task for us to shortlist the alumni who had been felicitated here today on this occasion. and then Professor Anupam could make it tomorrow also. There are online alumni global meets, and just to have honor the 2 time slots around the globe, he has 2 slots tomorrow also. But really alumni make us proud, and they are the 3rd pillar of this tripod. Institute is all faculty and staff, one human resource, all these young kids who are making this institute for 4 years. But the alumni is the 3rd strong human resource pillar of any institute, who brings laurels, who brings name, who brings the brand, everything to the merit. So all alumni who are working on behalf of IIT Allahabad are brand ambassadors of IIT Allahabad in the external world. We always celebrate that. And all of you really make us proud. So thanks to you, salute to you. We must congratulate, we must appreciate this 3rd strong pillar of this great institute. I must apprise all of you about the institute, what happened. I am also very new, 4 or 5 months old in this institute. I don't know much about the institute, but then this institute is really progressing. After you left, Vishwanath and Kunal and Vineet and all the alumni here, they could add, it's all my faculty colleagues over here, they could add the strength in terms of some additional branches, additional intake. Institute was made for a center of being a center of excellence in IT and allied areas. So they started electronics and communication engineering. They have diversified domains of master's program, so many colors and so on and so forth. By birth, it was a multidisciplinary institute. There was strong applied science management sense point also, and quite innovative. I appreciate it to be quite innovative in terms of its academic programs. All that is going on. But we didn't add probably, Professor Tiwari can correct me, we didn't add in last 20 years any of the infrastructures as well. It's all that old 20 years in those architectured infrastructure which we have. Very beautiful. But we upkeep it. You must take around, you understand that by 350 staff here, they maintain it. They maintain it certainly, very beautifully maintain it. And though we didn't have much rains over here, thanks to probably the Sangam, Ganga Maya and Yamuna ji, that we still have greenery on campus. It's still maintained, very good maintained. Student, younger generation prefers maize food, so we can visit maize also today if you are in the evening. But we will be improving on hostel ambience, the maize food and everything. Academically, all my colleagues, all my students, they are outstanding in performance. IIT Allahabad is still the most sought after destination in the pool of all IIT in the country. This year we really could see highest merit in JEE that happened. That is all updates to me. So, but the students here, these younger kids, just preach them today. They always run after packages. So, and then they should be or not. That is your work, you will look out. And then the packages are really reaching new skies. Year after year, 1.44 crores. Okay. And then the average package is 37 lakhs. Yes. 37, 39 lakhs. All that is happening. And then all my colleagues are also performing very nice. All of them are project finance, government funded projects. Everything is going well. Amit Prabhakar is here? No. He is after filing the patents. And then a lot of assignments they have. So all that good is going on. We also could really probably maintain our ranking framework. We are 89, but then unfortunately I don't know. All that is data which is to be presented to the ranking framework, and then we deserve more. We deserve certainly more. And then, but that is data presentation to the authorities of ranking frameworks and so on. And we deserve a more kind of a rank, I assume. And you need to help us. Really, you need to help us. Though we are all proud of you, and should felicitate you, should be always, because alumnus happens to be a lifelong tag, is it not? These students spent 4 years, 2 years here. But alumnus of IIT Allahabad is a lifelong accolade, which you have to really honor. And in that capacity, we need you. When institute appeals, you have to, you need to, we request you need to honor that call. All the alumni present over here. We need you at every step of our walk. Every step we need you. How do we need you? It's not that you have to always give back your alma mater in terms of money. Money is all the other thing, byproduct. But we need your time. All of you know time is more precious than money. All of you understand that, right? We taught from the school days that time is money, but time is more than money. Spend some time with these young kids. That's all appeal from my end. We need you. Participate in curriculum design. We want to maintain, upgrade our curriculum in line with the technology. You are the technocrats of the day, and then there is technology of tomorrow. You have to always update us. How should be our curriculum, which will be aligned with the industry and corporate needs of today. We need you. We need you as evaluators of a student. Why not? You should be part of our all examination systems. Okay, because they are your successors. Drill them left and right, and see to it that they are really made tough to accept the challenges of technology and tomorrow. You have to do that, right? See to it that you engage them with your expert sessions. Professor Anupam always brings some of other alumni over here, and they engage all my students in the sessions. So whatever your expertise is, simply disseminate that to our young kids over here. That will really make them again up to date on the knowledge and skills front. That you should do. Not. Then you are influential alumni, rather the good alumni for me as the administrator of this institute. Influential alumni, Pune is sitting in Department of Telecom, and government is now on the verge of shrinking its funding to the institute. We could not raise any infrastructure. We need boys hostel as on date. We need girls hostel, but we cannot build it. So probably people who are in bureaucracy, alumni bureaucracy can help us. Because they are influential, they should help us in getting funds from the government. Why not? All my alumni who are into industry and corporate, they can bring research problems to my colleagues, faculty sitting over here, challenging research problems, so they can have some kind of consultancy assignments and so on. And let us define problems for these young kids. Internships we have not done of. Students are mad after internships, and our placement cell can really manage that. But then bring challenging problems to be attempted by my faculty and colleagues. All you can certainly do that. So if you want to contribute back to your great alma mater, this is the contribution which you seek. Money is the other part, right? And then I was in US many times I had been. And once upon a time, Professor Anupam, I was also Dean of Alumni Affairs. And then we went with my director and I went with the begging bowl, so as to say. And then we kept on, like say, दीजिए, donation देना चाहिए, ये करना चाहिए, वहाँ पे पैसा नहीं है, ऐसा नहीं, कुछ करना है. And I recall still, I'll conclude my address so as to say, we met Professor Thomas Kaila, USDG. Professor Thomas Kaila, none other than Professor Thomas Kaila, who happens to be COEP. I come from College of Engineering, Pune, by the way, who's COEP alumnus, 1956 pass out, contemporary of BP Lathi, the great communication system author. And that man, Thomas Kaila, he was 72 years in 2013 when I met him. When we met him, my director and myself met him. And then he was that time 72 years old, produced 72 PhDs. He was the emeritus professor at Stanford University, challenged Shannon's work, and today's all MIMO antenna systems is his work. He has gifted to this whole universe as such, right? All happens for the greater bandwidths. It's all because of Professor Thomas Kaila. We were at his house. He invited us for a dinner, and then he said, Professor Sasrabudhe, he was director at that time, and Professor Sutawade. You should not, begging bowl was his word. He said, you shouldn't beg for the institute. Shouldn't beg. If you at all want to do, then see to it that I'll be giving you funds. Professor Thomas Kaila is a big name. He is the first IEEE medal awardee of the country. First IEEE medal awardee. It's equivalent to many Nobel people say. And he said, no, I will give you a challenging problem. If your students, your faculty attempt it, then funds is not the limit. Funds is not the limit. And then we came back, and in 2014 our students started, young kids just believe in me. Our students started a satellite project, a nano satellite manufacturing project, all indigenous. From power system, communication system, software, battery, everything was done indigenous in COEP lab, and none other than Professor Thomas Kaila fully funded it. He challenged it, right? That kind of funding I seek from you. If at all you want to give monetary support, tangible support, take it from that perspective. Okay? I again welcome all my alumni friends over here. You are friends now. Strongest pillar of this institute. See to it that when somebody from institute calls you, you honor the call. Professor Anupam, there should be challenge for all of us that this number should go to 3-digit and 4-digit. Present here today is only 2-digit alumni, and therefore if this number expands, registrants are many, right, in our office. But then they should be over here. Vishwanath Pratap Singh said that physically coming to this could be difficult. I understand that. Let's hope that tomorrow we have thousands of alumni joining on that virtual alumni meet. So come back, Institute wants you. Thank you very much.
sir. We have with us Professor Uma Shankar Tiwari, who is currently working in the field of human-computer interaction and is the Dean of Faculty Affairs. His research interests include speech, image, language process, emotion and mental state recognition, and wavelet transform. Without further ado, with a huge round of applause, let us welcome him on stage to share his work with us.
A very warm welcome to all our alumni, friends, Honorable Director Sir, people on the dais. My other students, I still call my alumni students, I don't know. I think they will accept it. My dear new students, others, ladies and gentlemen present here. At the outset, let me correct our Honorable Director Sir, that in the last 20 years, our infrastructure has developed a lot. It was not that it was given on day one. I still remember day one when I came to a classroom in CC2. There was one half blackboard and it was turnable. You could turn it around on the other side. Okay, there was one marker. There was no internet connection in the campus. Building was half prepared and so on and so forth. CC3 is ready. We have been given the charge of CC3 only in 2014 and there was no electricity into that. There was no UPS. So all the systems are developing. Many other things are very new. In fact, I remember one day, one of the professors from IIT Kanpur saying that what will you do in the labs? So why should you have research labs? So all the computers are there in the research lab, so all research lab looks like this. We have a good tradition of, whenever a professor from or the other dignitaries from other countries come here, we have a lab visit. And that was starting from 2004 and onwards, when Professor Raj Reddy from Carnegie Mellon University visited us. He was a great person, in the advisor to the US government for technologies. And we met them, and he was here involved as a UDL project, Universal Digital Library project. It was a multi-country project. 32 countries of the world came together to have a project where all the rare documents of the world were digitized and put onto the website. So that was a big program. And in that, IIT participated starting from 2004. So our brand is very international from the very beginning. That one should consider. Alumni are started only in 2003. The first batch came out. I always say that there were 51 students only. And if you see the rate of degree every year, you will find out before 2015 we have only hardly 1,000 or 1,500 graduates from IIT. Okay? And now if you see the rate, where every year we are giving almost around 500 degrees. Okay, that is a very recent phenomenon. And that's why the number is not increasing linearly, it is increasing almost exponentially. I don't know that now further extension in terms of students for IITA is not possible. It is a very difficult task. You cannot go on stretching our infrastructure. So once, in the very beginning, we had a very small viewpoint saying that we will have only, GH1 and GH2, two-storied building. I mean, where on the earth today we have a two-storied building for a hospital? Tell me. Now the question is, what will you do? There is already standing two-storied building. How will you convert it into four-storied or five-storied building? Tell me. This was a great problem in China. You see here, China has a very interesting demography. All the universities, the population of the whole China is mainly either in the north or in the south. So south you have Shanghai, which is basically industry, and in the north you have Beijing. Almost maximum of the the Chinese universities are concentrated, built in the north, that is near Beijing. And Beijing University has this great problem that it is a very old university. And all the old universities of the world are facing this problem, including the Pittsburgh University, which is 117 years old, and see how they have to expand. And what they find is that ultimately with the dynamite, the old buildings were blown in China. See the history of the development in Chinese university and Beijing University. They have created new buildings within 6 months. I bet you, create a 6-storied building at IIT Allahabad in 6 months is not possible. Nobody will say it is possible with given technology. But how they do it, I went to the Korea and then tried to understand how they have built this building in 6 months. It's totally metallic. It is based on aluminum walls. The pillars are not RCC concrete. The concrete buildings cannot be raised before 2-3 years. So they have prefabricated things. They create the structures, put the walls, and then create the building in 6 months. Now these are the new technologies coming all over the world. And we have a system of a kind of, CPWD, and they will take a project, they will finish a project, and so on and so forth, and keep on doing it. With these kind of systems, an institute cannot develop in such a fast way, sir. That we have to see the challenges present. And when I say that it is not simply IIT Allahabad, I am talking as a representative of all the institutes in the country. They have to raise, they have to come up, we have to devise new methods, new ways of doing things. Anyway, so what I am saying is that what we are facing today, there are many challenges, is not only specific to IIT Allahabad. We will create a model, we have done it since very inception. We created a model to show that an institute with only 2,000 students and 200 faculty members can be a brand ambassador, a brand of institute in India or the whole world. We are doing well. I will just tell you 2 stories and then I will finish how our alumni can contribute to it. So I was in South Korea. There is a place near Seoul, which is very well now known as, all of you have must heard about the K-pop, and that is called the Samsung Digital City. They have created it as the Samsung Digital City. I went there. There was one student from IIT Allahabad, Madhusudan Singh, who has done MTech in WCC. He was working there. I went to his house, stayed there, and then what he did is that they have created a mess for Indian people. So eating food in South Korea is one of the biggest problems. I always say to the South Koreans that if you arrange food for Indians, many students will come. Okay? So that way he was arranging food. So what happened that 11 people were eating into that mess, and all of them were from IIT. Can you imagine? In Samsung City, in South Korea, 11 people from IIT Allahabad were working there. I had a great meeting with them, also danced with them, sang with them. This is my old habit. With all my students, I'll always sing song and become very famous. So therefore, and I have a nice contact with them. Even today, if I go to Korea, they will call me. Please, sir, come here. I went to Busan. Busan is another big city in South Korea. And I have traveled to 10 to 15 cities in South Korea. That I can tell you. I have gone there for 7-8 times. And all because of the alumni. This is the one story. And the way they are being connected, the way they are now helping me to organize intelligent human-computer interaction, a conference in human-computer interaction. This is the 15th version now happening in 8th or 9th of November in South Korea. And I can tell you there are more than 10 Indian IIIT students who are in the organization, who are organizing this conference. One of them you might know, Professor Dhananjay Singh. Now he has joined as a professor in US. Earlier he was in South Korea. He belongs to Allahabad and he is a good manager. He was not a very good student, that I can tell you. All of us know. So many times very good students are not very good in many other sense. They do very good job, they have their own strengths. But a good manager is a different creature, I can tell you. And good student, being good research, it is a different thing, it is a different part. And both are good and important for the whole country as well as society. That we have to see. So, I went to US. So one of the students, Alkesh Patel, who is working in Apple in California, he was not getting a job first year. I said that don't apply in job. He says that आपने क्या हमको कॉग्निटिव पढ़ा दिया, अब कोई कंपनी वाला पूछता है क्या कर रहे हो प्रोजेक्ट कॉग्निटिव का, ये क्या होता है, क्यों पढ़ रहे हो, ऐसे करके डांट के भगा दिया, ये कॉग्निटिव क्यों पढ़ रहे हो? मैंने कहा वो अनजान है, हे प्रभु उनको माफ कर देना, वो नहीं जानते हो क्या कर रहे हैं. After 5 years they will realize कि cognitive नहीं लिया तो क्या किया. You have a Google Mind team. And I was in contact with them, I challenged them, Google Mind team, that I can create better jobs, our students can create better structures, better groups, better kind of, especially Indian language handling can be done both of them. That Alkesh Patel in Apple works for Siri in Hindi basically, he knows Gujarati also, so therefore he is in charge of Gujarati. And then he said that, sir, आपने जो पढ़ा दिया, वो आज हमको काम आ रहा है in Apple. He had a house, he bought a house in California और कहा कि सर आप जब भी आइए आप यहीं मेरे घर में रह लीजिए. I invite him to come here. ऐसे I can't. In San Jose he then called me and we went together to Manish Saggar, who is an assistant professor in Stanford University. He told me, he got me and we visited his lab and then he said that in 2004 we had a conference where we were working on the EEG signal where Brigant Sood came here from MIT and then gave a talk onto this. From that I got interested and I opened a lab here, but he is working still on EEG at Stanford University. Last year in alumni meet he has given one lecture here. So that faculty is there in Stanford University who is coming, who was a BTech student at IIT Allahabad. We together went to the Google campus, very near to that. Stanford and Google are very near to each other. We went there. There was one Sachin in Google, and then he called other students. There were 11 students who met me from IIT Allahabad in the Google campus belonging to that in California. So you see that kind of strength. So therefore, it is not that people are rising from below to this, to next stage, to next stage, to next stage. From the very inception, this is a very different institute. And today also we need sometimes where a different mechanism of, we have to think 10 years ahead. So our strength is that Indian languages, we have created a large language models. I have incurred in the IBM, in Google, in other places, Berkeley. All these teams are working on the Indian languages. I have regular contact with them and trying to say that this thing is wrong, this thing is correct, this can be improved. So these strengths, who else on the earth will work on Indian languages rather than the people? And people at Allahabad, the Allahabad has remained a very Hindi Sahitya center. Hindi Sahitya Sammelan of Allahabad is one of the places which has given birth to the study Boli Hindi. We have bound of poets from here, be it Nirala or even Mahadevi Verma and so on and so forth. These people are the flowers of Allahabad. We have to take that culture with us. We work on Hindi, we work on the language processing, information processing in Hindi. I have written a book on natural language processing and this one. I have given the example of each Indian language into that. Still that book is very, very famous and from the Oxford University Press, which which has been published. And you see that. So people in India will work on Hindi and other languages, Telugu, Marathi, etc., etc. And we have a good people here who are already passed and who are still there, who can work on these subjects. So my request to all our alumni is that remain connected, come here, talk to our students, give them project, talk to them, have an independent thing, just have an idea. It doesn't maybe a formal collaborations. Talk to the faculty members, and then we can create this world a better center, a better place. So I will not take that much time. I will only give it 5 minutes time. So requesting all my alumni, remain connected, come together, virtual connections, talk to each other, give them some idea, don't give idea, just talk, that's all. In this way, we can create an extended family and teach our students. Doing coding will not lead them anywhere, that I always say. Coding is very important, but that is the primal things. That is, you know something, you know reading. What does this mean? This means nothing. It is a general necessity. But you have to go beyond that. You have to rise beyond that. Do something, have some idea. Maybe a very bad idea, a very crazy idea. But have some idea from the very beginning, work for it. You may have success, you may not have, job will come, and all of us will live some good life, very happy life, do happy learning, do some other work, we'll get some job, that will come as a backward. So with this, these things can be done by our alumni very well. I am sure that they will also be happy by coming here and enjoy their life. So I will again appeal all of them to come here again and again and remain connected. Thank you very much.
We now request Dean Alumni Affairs, Professor Anupam Agarwal, to give a memento to Professor Uma Shankar Tiwari. And share a few words of wisdom.
Thank you, Honorable Director, Honorable Dean, our alumni, and my colleague faculty members and students. It's difficult to speak after Professor Tiwari. That's a challenge. Certainly I'll pick up from the point where Sir left and add on some few aspects more. Normally this relationship with the alumni, and actually the institute belongs to them. We are mere custodians and we will be moving in and out, faculty, staff, highest people in any position. So it's your institute. That is the foremost thing which needs to be established. So I can't welcome you to your institute, rather. One thing which comes to my mind quite often is giving students liberty to do mistakes, especially in the domains of their research, entrepreneurial experiences. Can we try out this? Can we have innovation fund sort of a thing, or a risk-bearing scenario like this, where my young first semester student BK comes in and says, look, I have been having this idea since I was in class 10 and I want to work on that. Probably we have some government projects which are promoting entrepreneurship, but with the mentoring at hand and the expertise and exposure which you are having currently with your industry can really change the way these current students and the seniors who passed out can create a different type of environment within the institution where there will be nothing to fall back, nothing to lose but experience. So this could be an arrangement which we can probably expect. I'm also as the Dean of International and National Affairs, especially for collaboration with different institutions, MOUs and all. So we are having MOUs with variety of institutions across the globe. Currently there are around 56 operational MOUs. I would put up a call with the alumni here that your organizations, we can get into from an informal relationship to a little formal relationship wherein we can engage, like Professor Tiwari sir and even the director sir was saying, that we can have the research problems coming to us, to the faculty and the students. Look, young students can be a great source of energy and lateral thinking, innovative thought, and they can actually think out of the box because they don't have the risk to lose. So that could be a great chance where we can engage and create an intermittent environment where the student can get an industry feel, a pressure of that industry, the timeline pressure which you all face every time, every day, and with that pressure can we generate an output. Research by leisure that, okay, time, if there is no constraint on time, I continue doing research for 20 years, no problem. But can we do some innovative outcomes within a short period of time? Can we deliver something interesting to the society, to a certain problem? Can someone of us post the problem which you are having, you think you cannot attempt them in your industry setup? Pose it to our students, probably they give you a solution which will be amazing solution which we can have. So with this again I welcome you all back to the institution, enjoy it, it is yours, have a nice time. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. It was a pleasure to listen to you. I request Dean Alumni Affairs Professor Anupam Agarwal sir to present sir with a memento. Who is a 2008 batch pass out and a senior computer scientist at Adobe Bangalore. He holds over 12 years of experience in the realm of big data platform, Java development, performance analysis, and network security, along with related technologies. His impactful journey includes steering the batch processing team at Flipkart as its lead. His dynamic approach knows no geographical boundaries, as he has enriched his journey through on-site work experience, including notable contribution in Latavia, which is truly portrayed in his vibrant career. We invite him on stage to say a few words.
Thank you everyone for inviting me and giving me a chance to back to the school or back to the college, I will say. And this is very good opportunity that I got it. And I will share some experience that will be good for you, or I will remember all the time in my lifetime. So first point is for the alumni. So I was 2008 pass out. And there are a lot of seniors I was in touch with him, especially I will give a name for Rohit Bansal. So I would say a single guy who left out of the placement, which have the 7.5 contract at that point of time. So Rohit sir, I pinged him, he said, come anytime in my flat, Bangalore, and that's fine. It doesn't matter, we don't take options for that one. I got the options in between before passing out in Fab itself, and I started a career, and this is not the options I would say, because of the guidance of the alumni or the seniors, they suggested don't go with the bigger companies, specifically. Go with the startup, with the smaller company And as Mukul sir said, money is important. Yes, money is important, but that's not the important. You take the money at the first step, next step you might lose it. To make a personality of yourself which will continue for the future, continuously. And you will get the money as a second option out of it. So that's my take. And I think today I'm very emotional as well as very happy that I'm seeing the college, CCs, might be a lot of the teachers, I don't remember all the faces, names. So it's very good. And one advice I will say, the teacher who is harder is the good teacher. Because he is trying to make you hard as possible for the outer world. So the teacher who is flexible or he is not good for you. It's nice to stick with this teacher, is keep complaining for you everything. And that's will be helpful. I will say try to be honest with yourself instead of being with anyone else. Because that honesty will give you the success in your life. Other things are less. And I will say thank you everyone. Thank you sir. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for that enlightening words. We have Mr. Vineet Saga, who is a 2011 pass out and managing partner and co-founder at Venture Garage, New Delhi. Right after college, he worked with Gray Research as a consultant. He has led many Fortune 500 companies with their business and market strategies. He has also authored analysis which were published in NASDAQ and NYSE listed blue chip companies in Forbes, the Wall Street Journal, and Seeking Alpha. We welcome him on stage to share his journey. Thank you, sir.
Heart is racing up. I think I'm nervous. When I left college, I think 12 years ago, never thought I'd be on this side, on the stage, addressing so many people. The primary reason is when I entered college, I think I was among the top 10 people in terms of ranking. When I left, I was teacher at top. So in fact, I was teacher second. Teacher first was my son, very bad aane wale. Very different people in college, right? Somebody comes with variety, it's not hard to get here. Thinking I've become the best coder in the world. For someone like me, I was here only to prove to my parents that I'm not worthless. Some family of sorry for not being audible probably. So I come from a family of IAS officers, IPS officers, IITians. So there was too much pressure. When right after school, I couldn't clear any engineering exam. So just to prove to my parents, I took a 1 year drop. And I cleared AIEEE with a very 99.15 percentile. But I was very happy. I said, okay, my job is done. Now I'm going to college and I'm not going to see you guys for the next 4 years. I'm going to relax. So when I got to college, everybody here was so competitive. Everybody was attending classes. I said, no, I need to find like-minded people. And how do I find like-minded people? So for the first 4 days, I didn't go to college. I stayed in the hostel. And I kept roaming in the hostel to see who else is in the hostel. And eventually I found my friend Kunal and a few others. So we got together and then बातें करते रहते हैं 4-5 days lectures निकल गए. But of course we needed something to keep our minds busy. We said, यार कोडिंग तो नहीं समझ रहा, क्या करने जा रहे हैं इसमें? So one of us said civil services पढ़ते हैं. One of us said MBA का तैयारी करते हैं. There was one smart fellow who said, मैं counter strike player बनने का है. So there we go. We go to a market in Delhi, and place we buy our mouse, headphones, etc. We start playing counter strike. And like, ठीक है यार पढ़ाई में क्या है? वैसे क्लास में टॉप 3 में तो थे ही, यहाँ पे पास हो रहे हैं. First semester went smoothly. Second semester, while the exams were happening, we were playing Counter-Strike, and one fine night, the room which we were playing, there was a guy who was walking in the corridor. He was walking hurriedly, and all he was saying, I'm going to DFS and DFS. So there was a subject called DFS. I'm not sure if it's still there, but he used to say, I'm going to DFS and DFS, I'm going to DFS and DFS. So the guy said, what is happening? You go and ask him, what is DFS? So I asked him, bro, what is DFS? He said, bro, definitely is very in this subject. हमने बनाया तो क्लास में टॉपर दिए पास हो गए फाइनली सेकेंड सेमेस्टर क्लोज all of us got at least 2 to 3 banks and everybody is wondering that we were so good in school बिना पढ़े top 3 आते थे. So that time we learned the first lesson of our life that when you go up you are going to be in an environment that is more and more competitive, right? So we got here, we thought. So while we were in school, we used to be toppers easily other than but यहाँ पे everybody was topper of this. Right? So we were in a highly competitive environment. So we asked ourselves, do we want to study so much to become very competitive? Somebody told us a shorter way out. Our senior said, at that time we were introduced to the concept of CGPA. तब तक समझ में आया था it is relative to the topper and the other banks. We said that we had a brilliant idea. Our senior said, जाके टॉपर का कॉलम पकड़ने का और बोलेगा नंबर कम लाना है. So we went to the topper. हमने बोला अब तो यार पूरा फीलिंग सेट है, टॉपर को सेट कर लिया है. Now we are back. But 3 bags we had, we obviously needed to clear that. So we were obviously hard work to take, so we worked hard. We cleared. 4 bags पे डर लगता था कि near back हो जाएगा और उसके अंदर अंदर रहने का है. So we managed. By that time we got into the new campus, which is this. Before that we used to be in the Nani campus. Here you come to the facility, beautiful buildings, beautiful surroundings. We had a lovely, nice computer center. The toppers were very happy. Now we can code here. We were very happy. Now we can play Counter-Strike here. So we did that and let up to चल रहा है. फिर वो करते करते थर्ड फोर्थ सेमेस्टर बिकॉज फिर सीजीआर टॉपर से तमाम पास भी हो रहे हैं. फिफ्थ सेमेस्टर में सब्जेक्ट आया डीएसटी एंड आवर डियर पीपी सर यूज्ड टू ट्रीट द वाज मेक अ स्टडी दैट यूज्ड टू टीच. डीएसटी का फुल फॉर्म कोई बता सकता है? सॉरी इंग्लिश पता होगा कोई है सब्जेक्ट डिजिटल नहीं सर डिजिटल सिग्नल प्रोसेसिंग नहीं वो डिग्री स्टॉपिंग पेपर है. बहुत समझाया कि भाई असाइनमेंट कर लो, अटेंडेंस कर लो, पास हो जाओगे. हमने बोला नहीं हम तो टॉपर को संभाल लिया है, देख लेंगे. हाफ द बैच लॉन्ग. ये क्या हुआ? Another lesson learned in life. Nobody is going to wait for you. The topper who is an achiever, if he wants to achieve, he is going to achieve. The world is not waiting for you. तो ये सब करते करते अब निकल गया 5-6 सेमेस्टर एंड देन लाइक चलो पास होके हो गया. प्लेसमेंट का टाइम आया. Obviously people who studied got placements and they got very good placements. People like us who kept playing side Counter-Strike, we never became professionals because we inter-college competition में नहीं जीता. But thankfully, this is a premium institute. All of us got placed. So but when we got out of college, first we kind of felt aimless. Because a lot of people, what they wanted to be in life, they were on their path. For us, we weren't. So for the next 4 to 5 years, we disintegrated. We said, okay, let's find out what we want to do. Let's study hard, let's work hard, whatever is required to get there. And I'm very proud to say that among the 5-6 of us, one of us is an Indian Engineering Services Rank 1. One of us is an IPS officer, is commanding a battalion based out of Saharanpur. And my roommate is an IFS officer now. I'm slightly odd one out. I figured out my way into finance and currently I am the co-founder of a company called Venture Garage. I am what I do essentially is, which is not a typical career for a triple IT, but I am happy doing that. So I am an investment banker. I help startups to raise money and I invest in them. I'm very happy to share that I'm doing very well. Thank you to all of you. I have about 40 companies that I've taken to another level. 2 of my companies have become $100 million plus companies. And I've supported all the entrepreneurs raising more than 1,000 crores over the last 5 years. Very, very happy to be here, back again, and really want to thank our dear respected directors, sir, dear alumni, dear teachers, and respected faculty members and the students. So thank you for having me here. And just trying to do my bit by adding value. So tomorrow evening, 8:30 p.m. In the virtual alumni meet, I'm hosting a session with 4 or 5 other entrepreneurs. I want to really I really want you guys to have a picture of what is happening on the other side, right? How to really go about pursuing a career in entrepreneurship? What are the hassles you face? How you can manage your family? Small things like that. We'll try and answer tomorrow for you. And on that note, I want to thank you again and really enthused to be here. Thanks a lot for coming.
Good morning. First of all, let me say it is very tough to speak after my dear colleague Vineet. And that too, after he has thoroughly and brutally exposed me also. I plan to deliver a very serious kind of thank you speech, but I think you all will know by now that I cannot. See, whatever Vineet Sagar has told your people, that is indeed true. Apart from clapping for what he said, apart from cheering our memory, apart from listening to all the not so good things that we were focused upon during our college days, I believe you have also listened and understood to the words between the lines, the words of wisdom that he inserted in between, and the kind of learnings that we made. There is an ancient Chinese scholar by the name of Confucius. He said that in how many ways can people learn? Right? So there is one way of imitation. You can just copy others. But the other way is of reflection, that you learn by yourself. Those people who learn by their own experience learn at their own pace. But if you people learn from the experience of others, you will learn even much more faster. And that is the kind of message that I plan to give to you. We remember fondly our days at IIIT Allahabad. I personally carry the badge of being an alumni of IIIT Allahabad very proudly, whether it was in my preparation for UPSC examination. Even in the UPSC interview as well, I was asked about IIIT. I must say that I feel very honored, very privileged, very humbled on having been called here in my alma mater. The days that we spent at college were indeed the best days of our life, not because we enjoyed a lot, but because it taught us a lot. It taught us many things. It taught us many things that are very crucial in shaping our lives. When you are in college for the 4 days during your BTech program, there are many things that you would like to do. But the kind of values that get instilled in your mind, the kind of outlook that defines your personality, the world view that you will come across, all these things will shape your life during these 4 days itself. So while it is important that you enjoy yourself, it is also important to plan ahead. These four years are the basis upon which your careers will grow. These 4 years are the time in which you will have to make certain important decisions about your life. Competition is indeed very, very tough. It is probably tougher now than it used to be during our times. So in these 4 years, not only you have to just enjoy yourself, but you also have to make decisions about where you want to go. So for example, we couldn't get a very good placement from Triple IT. I was placed in HCL at probably the last round of placements. I was not very happy, but that is what I deserve, right? It is usually said that people don't get in their lives what they want, they get what they deserve. So never forget this thing. I was not happy with my placement because I wanted to go for government examinations. I wanted to be placed in a better company. But I made a decision I will go for the government examinations. I want to make a career in my career. I want to make my career in bureaucracy. So I had to drop 1 year. Now it may not look a very big drop today, but it certainly looks like a time which was left vacant when I look back at it from today's age. So unless you have made up your mind, you will have to invest some more years even after college to decide what you want to do. And that is the only thing that we as alumni would want to communicate to you. Being an alumni is not just a bag that we carry. It also means a lot of responsibilities. We realize that we can give you some sort of advice which will help you in bringing your careers further, in making some informed decisions about your careers. So while we are here, we will request all of you that if you have any kind of questions, any kind of queries that you want to ask us, we are working in 3 different fields. You have a corporate sector person, you have a co-founder of an investment company. I have some sort of knowledge about career in public service, career in bureaucracy. So let us try to make most of it. Let us try to have informed discussions also. And yes, last but not the least, indeed our phone numbers are available with Dean Alumni Affairs. We will be most happy to guide you people. We will be most happy to share our experiences with you. We will be even more happy to listen to your issues, to your problems, what kind of business you want to make. So with these words, I once again thank Triple IT for having invited me here. I see that all of you student fraternity, your smiling faces, your confident posture, and I feel very happy when I see people who are confident and smiling because they. Good morning. First of all, let me say it is very tough to speak after my dear colleague Vineet. And that too, after he has thoroughly and brutally exposed me also. I plan to deliver a very serious kind of thank you speech, but I think you all will know by now that I cannot. See, whatever Vineet Sagar has told you all people, that is indeed true. Apart from clapping for what he said, apart from cheering our memory, apart from listening to all the, not so good things that we were focused upon during our college days, I believe you have also listened and understood to the words between his lines. The words of wisdom that he inserted in between, and the kind of learnings that we made. There is an ancient Chinese scholar by the name of Confucius. He said that in how many ways can people learn? Right? So there is one way of imitation, you can just copy others. But the other way is of reflection, that you learn by yourself. Those people who learn by their own experience learn at their own pace. But if you people learn from the experience of others, you will learn even much more faster. And that is the kind of message that I and we plan to give to you. We remember fondly our days at Triple IT Allahabad. I personally carry the badge of being an alumni of Triple IT Allahabad very proudly. Whether it was during my preparation for UPSC examination, even in the UPSC interview as well, I was asked about Triple IT. I must say that I feel very honored, very privileged, very humbled on having been called here in my alma mater. The days that we spent at college were indeed the best days of our life, not because we enjoyed a lot, but because it taught us a lot. It taught us many things. It taught us many things that are very crucial in shaping our lives. When you are in college for the 4 days during your BTech program, there are many things that you would like to do. But the kind of values that get instilled in your mind, the kind of outlook that defines your personality, the world view that you will come across, all these things will shape your life during these 4 days itself. So while it is important that you enjoy yourself, it is also important to plan ahead. These four years are the basis upon which your careers will grow. These 4 years are the time in which you will have to make certain important decisions about your life. Competition is indeed very, very tough. It is probably tougher now than it used to be during our times. So in these 4 years, not only you have to just enjoy yourself, but you also have to make decisions about where you want to go. So for example, we couldn't get a very good placement from IIT. I was placed in HCL at probably the last round of placements. I was not very happy, but that is what I deserve, right? It is usually said that people don't get in their lives what they want, they get what they deserve. So never forget this thing. I was not happy with my placement because I wanted to go for government examinations. I wanted to be placed in a better company. But I chose, I made a decision I will go for the government examinations. I want to make a career in my career. I want to make my career in bureaucracy. So I had to drop 1 year. Now it may not look a very big drop today, but it certainly looks like a time which was left vacant when I look back at it from today's age. So unless you have made up your mind, you will have to invest some more years even after college to decide what you want to do. And that is the only thing that we as alumni will want to communicate to you. Being an alumni is not just a bag that we carry. It also means a lot of responsibilities. We realize that we can give you some sort of advice which will help you in bringing your careers further, in making some informed decisions about your careers. So while we are here, we will request all of you that if you have any kind of questions, any kind of queries that you want to ask us, we are working in 3 different fields. You have a corporate sector person, you have a co-founder of an investment company. I have some sort of knowledge about career in public service, career in bureaucracy. So let us try to make most of it. Let us try to have informed discussions also. And yes, last but not the least, indeed our phone numbers are available with Dean Alumni Affairs. We will be most happy to guide you people. We will be most happy to share our experience with you. We will be even more happy to listen to your issues, to your problems, what kind of business you want to make. So with these words, I once again thank IIIT for having invited me here. I see that all of you, student fraternity, your smiling faces, your confident posture, and I feel very happy when I see people who are confident and smiling because they are the people who know they will make a difference at some point of time in their lives. The only thing that they need is an informed decision at the correct point of time in their life. So once again, thank you, sir. Thank you, students.
Thank you, sir, for sharing your experience with us. And now request Director Professor Mukul Sudhane, sir, and Dean Alumni Affairs Professor Anupam Agarwal, sir, to felicitate the guest of honors. Mr. Vineet Sagar.
Yes, please.
Veronica Weiss, who is a PhD.
Dr. Sonali Agarwal, who is a PhD and also an associate professor at IIIT Allahabad.
Dr. Vijay Chaurasia, who did his PhD and is currently an associate professor at IIIT Allahabad.
Dr. Manish Kumar, who is a PhD and associate professor at IIIT. Dr. Kavinder Kanpal, who is an M.Tech and assistant professor at IIIT Allahabad. Kumar Tiwari sir, who is an MBA and assistant registrar at MNNIT. Huge round of applause. Welcome him with a huge round of applause. Mr. Satyendra Singh, who did his sept in Information Technology and is an assistant professor at Agriculture University.
Please give a huge round of applause.
Next up, we have become. Please give a huge round of applause. Next up, we have Mr. Deepak Kumar Singh.
Next, I invite Dr. Vijay Chaurasia to please come up on stage and share his experience with us.
So, very good morning to all of you. Member Director Sir, guest of honor on the Director Anupam Sir, my colleagues and my dear students. So, let me also recall my memories in IIIT Allahabad. Fortunately, I joined IIIT Allahabad in 2002 as in M.Tech program, and the branch was wireless communication and computing. And fortunately, we were the first set of the students who were brought in this campus. So before that, like all the students who were studying in IIIT was living in any hostel. And we have seen the growth of institute. And let me tell you that the amount of time we spend in learning. So my belief is that, and our mentors also made us believe that whenever you are in the campus doing whatever you are, every act of yours is a learning in this institute. So whether it is you are in the classroom, in the hostel, in the lab, all the places you are doing whatever, you are learning something new. The other salient feature of IIIT Allahabad, which made us proud and made us succeed in life, is the learning from the peers. So we always been encouraged to do self-learning, because at that time 24/7 labs were available, and which is the culture of IIIT nowadays also. We were given
given a computer in the lab as well as a computer in the hostel. We were all allocated a single room. We started a cooperative mess, and after few years then vendors have started running the mess. So those aspects, and we were also been asked to give the feedback on campus development. So when we come here, we were having only one boys hostel 1. We have only one girls hostel 1, and few faculty quarters and admin buildings. So thereafter we started our journey, and everyone, every student and every faculty member, every staff who is associated with this institute always trying to contribute in the growth of institute in whatever little or bigger way he or she can. So this institute, what I feel today is that has given more than what I deserve, and for that I thank you from the bottom of my heart. I want to thank this institute for bringing best out of me, and I hope that this will bring best of all the students who are present here. Thank you very much.
Now we invite Mr. Inauguration to share his memories of this college with us. Please give a huge round of applause.
Respected Honorable Director Sir, Honorable Dean Sir, respected Professor U.S. Tiwari Sir, who is sitting in front of me, respected Professor Amrita Vaishman, Professor Abhishek Vaishman Sir. I have completed my MS degree in Cyber Line Information Security in 2009. आज बैठे थे याद करने को तो बहुत कुछ याद आ नहीं रहा है 15 साल पहले, लेकिन मुझे यहाँ पे बुलाया गया, बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद, शुक्रिया। ये संस्था, एक्चुअली आई वाज a student of science. I have completed my BSc MSc in Computer Science from JK Institute of Applied Physics. But when I joined this institute, then I have planned to change my career in law field. Then I have joined the advocacy, and now I am well settled in advocacy. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir, for your experience, for sharing your experience. Now we have Dr. Manish Kumar. The usual.
Very good morning to all of you, all dignitaries on the dais, all alumni. I did my PhD from the IIT Allahabad. I joined PhD in 2007. So really I do not have much experience about hostel life and the life of this IIT, but I do share some of the student life experiences which might help you in future. My suggestion is that study is always be the priority, but apart from that studies, you should also do all curricular activities, whether it is sports, whether it is literacy, whether it is any curricular activity which actually is a part of your institute. So actually that actually gives you sort of improvement in your personality, positiveness, and other things also. So with this, because I was just approaching the dais, the anchor told me that we are behind time, so I will stop here. Thank you.
Thank you very much, sir. Now I request Mr. Vikas Pandey to please come up on stage. Please welcome him with the huge round of applause.
सबसे पहले तो त्रिपलाईटी को प्रणाम और डायरेक्टर सर का स्वागत, क्योंकि हम लोग पुराने एल्यूमिनी में आ चुके हैं, तो आपको स्वागत करते हैं यहाँ पे। यहाँ हमें बुलाया गया था कि कुछ अपनी पुरानी यादें शेयर करने के लिए। तो जैसा कि हम बार मैं तो हेमा मालिनी को लेने गया था, रिसीव करके ले आया, पंकज दास आए थे, उनको भी मैंने हैंडल किया था। तो सर बहुत ही वर्सेटाइलिटी यहाँ अपॉर्चुनिटी मिलती रहती थी। और उसके बाद मैं फिर मैं शिमला हाई कोर्ट में एज ए कोर्ट मैनेजर जॉब करने लगा था। तो वहाँ चीफ जस्टिस थे जस्टिस जोसेफ कुरियन। तो उन्होंने बोला आपने क्या सीखा है बीटेक MBA में प्रिंसिपल है क्या, क्योंकि ब्रांड ने तो था ही जहाँ इंटरव्यू देते थे पहले ऐसे ग्राफ जाता रहता है, इंटरव्यू में लगता नहीं होगा, जैसे सिलाई में बताते ऐसे ऐसे बढ़ने लगता, सारे क्वेश्चन के आंसर उनको अच्छे लगने लगते, पता नहीं क्या ऐसा चल रहा है। तो मैं पूछा क्या आपने सीखा, तो मैंने बोला मार्टिन सर की क्लास में उन्होंने मैट्रिक टेस्ट करना सिखाया था, किसी आदमी को कैसे मतलब ऑन फेस होता है, मार्केटिंग की क्लास थी। तो मैंने उनको बताया कि ऐसा सर मैं ब्रेन मैट्रिक टेस्ट कर दूंगा, आप सारे स्टाफ को बुलाइए, सब स्टाफ आए, मैंने सबको सर की तरफ पर्चियां बांटना शुरू किया, फिर ब्रेन मैट्रिक टेस्ट करके बताया हे यार ये तो बहुत अच्छी चीज है, चोरों को पकड़ने बड़ा काम आएगी। तो बोला ऐसा ही कि आप ऐसे ही जॉब मैनेजर को सीखते हैं, कोई क्लासेस सीखते हैं, आपके माइंड में रह जाता है, फिर वो बाद में कभी कभी रिफ्लेक्ट होता है। आज तो अभी 2 ही मिनट दिया गया है, कभी और फिर बुलाया जाएगा तो धीमे धीमे और एक्सपीरियंस शेयर होगा। ठीक है, थैंक यू।
Thank you, sir. Now I invite Mr. Nan Kushwaha to take us down to the memory lane.
Thank you, everyone. Now, given only 2 minutes, what I can say, I don't have any idea. I could able to remember only 2 to 3 things right now, but there are so many things. But I can see ma'am, Anita Banzash ma'am, and Charles, yes, sir. I could able to remember this one of the class in which he was taught me BPMS. I was very new because I have BSc करके, and I did not have any idea about the computer and IT and all these things. But when I passed out from IT, and unfortunately I could not get any opportunity or any campus placement. But luckily, whatever say, I always say that please keep trying and please keep learning whatever things comes in front of you, whatever jobs you get, always keep trying and keep learning, because right now I'm at that moment, at that situation where I could not able to get any time to think beyond the work, because as like someone says that money is nothing but the time is matter. Right now, the time is matter. Right now, that is why I given only 2 minutes. So in 2 minutes, I can only say that please save your time. Money will always come. Only please save your life. That's it.
Thank you, sir. With a huge round of applause, please welcome on stage Mr. Rajesh Mishra.
Thank you, everyone. Honorable Director, sir, Dean, sir, respected teachers, and faculty members. I'm very thankful that we are organizing such a program to get this interaction done. Because of these programs, only we alumni feel like connect with the institute again. With a given time duration, I would like to share my experience that I joined the Reply journey in 2013 as a part of MS student in cyber and information security course, and I really enjoyed it. I would say that I learned a lot from here, and after getting out of this, I served many companies like Wipro, Deloitte, Tech Mahindra, currently serving the practice of MSX International from a security and compliance perspective. So whatever I could remember that the jargons which were being used by Abhishek sir, you will not be able to come out from your cocoon. So I think there are many jargons which I have learned during the course, and the subjects, specifically the subjects which were designed over here for the information security course, were pretty aligned with industry need. Like technical risk assessment, I remember that was being taught by Felicatation sir, and that is really I have utilized that particular subject knowledge a lot in the industry. So I'm very thankful for the learnings which I have received from Reply Allahabad. I'm really getting a lot of exposure, and specifically from a institution perspective.
premier institution and we get a lot of privilege in the industry for that. So I really, I'm very thankful for the same, and I would, encourage our students to, enjoy this life, because whatever the time which you spent over here in the college, you are not going to get it again. So just go for it and utilize your time, add value to your skill set, and yeah, that's it. Thank you so much, everyone.
Thank you to all the alumni for sharing their experiences.
I request Dean Alumni Affairs Professor Anubhav Agarwal sir to please felicitate our director sir, Professor Mukul Sutawani sir, with a memento and short.
Great.
Today, we are not merely spectators, but active participants in an event that pays homage to the legacy of IIT Allahabad's past while embracing the promises of our future. We now unfold an array of performances that showcase the rich diversity and artistic prowess of our community. Through dance, music, and art, we shall witness expressions that transcend linguistic barriers and touch the very core of our beings.
We are very pleased to have with us today Dr. Saroj Dhingra, owner and manager of Nritya Kala Mandir. Despite being a victim of polio at a very young age of 2, she joined Kala Kshetra at Rukmani Arundale and started learning Bharatanatyam. She currently runs a dance school called Nritya Kala Mandir and has taught numerous students. She has also given many shows depicting Ramayana, Mahabharata, illustrating couplets of Kabir and so on. She has received many awards like Atal Bihari Ratna Award, Sushma Swaraj Award, Sita Award from Governor of UP, Vijay Award and many more. Now we will see a series of dance performances by a group of her mentees.
Odissi dance performance by Vaidehi Chaudhary. Let's welcome her with a huge round of applause.